The war seemed endless. Cities burned. Millions died. Fear was in every home. Then the fighting stopped. That stop mattered. It changed the lives of billions. It made new maps. It made new rules. It made people ask how to keep peace. The end of World War II did not come at once. It came in fits and starts. Battles, speeches, new weapons. All pushed the end closer. Leaders met in rooms. Leaders met on battlefields. Each step mattered. Each loss mattered too. Allied planners wanted a way into Western Europe. They chose Normandy. The date was June 6, 1944. That day is D-Day. Thousands of ships crossed the channel. Troops stormed the beaches. The cost was high. The gain was a foothold in France. After the beaches were won, the push inland began. American armies moved east. British armies moved east. Canadian armies moved east. Other Allied armies moved east. They fought through hedgerows. They fought through towns. Supplies flowed across beaches. Supplies flowed through ports. Men and machines poured into Europe. The front lines kept changing. At the same time, the Soviet Union pushed from the east. They had fought hard since 1941, taking back much territory. Berlin became the final target in Europe. Soviet forces encircled the city. House-to-house fighting followed. The Russians fought in ruins. The Russians fought in factories. Civilians were trapped with no food. The battle was brutal and close. Adolf Hitler hid in a bunker. He saw defeat. On April 30th, 1945, he died by suicide. His death was the end of his rule. German leaders then sought to stop the fighting. They turned to surrender negotiations. On May 7th, German generals signed the surrender papers. On May 8th, the Allies declared victory in Europe Day. People celebrated in many lands. Bells rang. Streets filled with sailors, with mothers, with children. Joy was mixed with deep grief for the lost. The German surrender meant the Allied armies could breathe. But the war in Asia kept raging. The Pacific War was long and bloody. The United States and its allies fought island by island. Guadalcanal, Iwo Jima, Okinawa cost many lives. Each island was hard to take. Each victory left heavy losses. American leaders planned for a final invasion of Japan. They feared huge casualties. Japan prepared fiercely. Many soldiers were ready to fight to the last man. Cities were bombed from the air. Civilians suffered in home islands. A new weapon changed calculations. The United States tested the atomic bomb, and then used the atomic bomb. On August 6, 1945, Hiroshima was destroyed. On August 9th, Nagasaki suffered another bomb. The shock was immense. The Soviet Union declared war on Japan and invaded Manchuria. The end was not only about maps, leaders, it was about people. In London, strangers hugged in the streets on VE Day. They had lost sons, they had lost brothers. They had also survived air raids and hunger. The joy was raw and full of tears. In Japan, the emperor's voice was new to many. For the first time, they heard him say the war must end.
A survivor in Hiroshima later said, "We woke to a great silence. My brother did not wake."
The words live on. They show the personal cost. Soldiers who returned carried scars. Many wrote letters home that never reached their end. Families rebuilt with slow hands. Refugees walked back to broken towns. Neighbors helped neighbors. Small acts of kindness rebuilt lives day by day. People planted gardens, rebuilt schools, and taught their children peace. In Germany, armies were cut off. Supplies vanished. Leaders lost control. Hitler's death ended the last resistance. In Japan, new weapons and a Soviet attack forced surrender. The United Nations formed. War crimes trials sought justice. The atomic age began, and hope remains.